A couple of. A long time ago. A lot of. A pair of. Above all. According to. After all. Again and again. Agree with. All of a sudden. All over the world. All the time. All the way. And so on. Arrive at. As a result. As well as. Ask for. At a time. At any time. A couple of. Two or more people or things. The monkey has a couple of bananas. He arrived a couple of days ago. Bobby has a couple of pens in his pocket. Have you been to Europe?
Yes, a couple of times.
A long time ago. Once upon a time. Many years ago. Ages ago. Long ago. A long time ago, dinosaurs lived on the earth. A long time ago, there were no airplanes. My grandfather was a pilot a long time ago. When did you go to Germany?
I went to Germany a long time ago, in 1963.
A lot of. A large amount or number of something, lots of, plenty of. He has a lot of hair. The millionaire has a lot of money. A lot of students were absent because of the flu. Why aren't you feeling well?
I think it's because I ate a lot of chocolate today.
A pair of. Two things of the same kind used together. I bought 2 pairs of shoes, one for my brother and the other for my sister. She wants to buy a pair of beautiful gloves. I need a pair of socks. What are you going to buy when you go shopping?
I'm going to buy a pair of earrings.
Above all. Most importantly. Most of all. You must not smoke or drink. Above all, you must exercise. Above all, you should obey your parents, said my grandfather. Above all, a soldier must be brave. What did you like about this book?
It was interesting and exciting, but above all, it was funny.
According to. As shown. Or said by. According to this book, elephants are endangered. According to scientists, the Earth is becoming warmer. According to my mother, television is bad for you. Where are we?
According to this map, we're somewhere between Johnson Street and 2nd Avenue.
After all. In spite of what was expected. Nevertheless, in the end, the tortoise won the race after all. He went with them after all. The small country won the battle after all. Who were you just talking to?
I thought it was someone I know from college, but it wasn't her after all.
Again and again. Often. Repeatedly. Over and over again. While babies learn to walk, they fall again and again. I told you again and again not to touch the electric fence. The child wanted to hear the same story again and again. This computer game is really fun.
I think so, too. I want to play it again and again.
Agree with. Have the same opinion as, share one's view. The teacher agreed with the students. Sharon agreed with her friend. I agree with you. There's something strange about him. Some people didn't like the movie, but I thought it was interesting.
I agree with you. It was very interesting.
All of a sudden. All at once, suddenly, unexpectedly, without warning. All of a sudden, the dog began to bark loudly. All of a sudden, the earth began to shake. All of a sudden, it started to rain very hard. How did you break your leg?
I was riding my bicycle, when all of a sudden, I hit a bump and fell off.
All over the world. Throughout the world, worldwide, everywhere. Mozart is famous all over the world. English is spoken all over the world. Auntie live all over the world. I wish I could travel all over the world.
That would be a lot of fun.
All the time. Constantly, always. Midori practices the violin all the time. He is tired all the time. Mark chews gum all the time. He looks very happy today.
He looks happy all the time.
All the way. The whole distance, the whole way. The car broke down, and we had to walk all the way home. The road goes all the way across the field. Sue was late. She ran all the way to school. Can you run all the way around the soccer field?
No, I can't. I can only run halfway around it, then I'm too tired to keep running.
And so on. And so forth, and the like. She enjoys many outdoor activities such as hiking, biking, kayaking, and so on. Potatoes, onions, carrots, and so on are vegetables. There are many countries in Africa, Zambia, Kenya, Togo, and so on. What do you feed your pet snake?
Small animals, like mice, frogs, lizards, and so on.
Arrive at. Get to, come to, reach. They arrived at the restaurant. The train arrived at the station. Make sure you arrive at the house before 6 o'clock. When will we get to the airport?
We should arrive at the airport in 5 minutes.
As a result. So. Consequently. He ate too much. As a result, he got fat. She studied hard. As a result, she got an A on the test. Many roads were flooded, and, as a result, there were some delays. Did you study for the test?
No, and, as a result, I got a bad grade.
As well as. In addition to. I play tennis on weekdays as well as on Saturdays. There were adults as well as children in the park. I like apples as well as peppers. Would you like a hamburger or some chicken?
I'm really hungry. I'd like both, as well as some cola.
Ask for. Request. Wish for. Demand. For his birthday, Don asked for a new toy truck. The chef asked for a spoon. The magic genie will give you anything you ask for. I asked for some money, but my father said no.
That's too bad. Now we can't go to see the movie tonight.
At a time. At one time. At once. At the same time. The children went down the slide 2 at a time. The elevator holds 5 people at a time. They took showers one at a time. Can you help me move these boxes?
Yes. But they're heavy, so let's move them one at a time.
At any time. At any moment. Any time. The library is open 24 hours a day. I can study there at any time. People can call the police at any time. She may give birth at any time. Can I visit you at 3 o'clock on Saturday?
I'll be home all day. You can visit at any time.
A long time ago, in a small village, there lived a wise old man named Thomas. He was known all over the world for his wisdom and kindness. People would arrive at his doorstep from far and wide to seek his advice. According to the villagers, there was nothing Thomas couldn't solve. He had helped with everything from finding a pair of lost shoes to mending broken hearts. One day, a young couple arrived at Thomas's home. They had traveled all the way from a distant land to ask for his guidance. They told Thomas that they had been arguing again and again and couldn't agree with each other on anything. They said, "We love each other dearly, but we fight all the time. We need your help." Thomas listened patiently and then said, Above all, you must remember that love and understanding go hand in hand. You need to learn to compromise and respect each other's opinions. He gave them a couple of tips on how to communicate better and suggested they take a couple of days to reflect on their relationship. As the couple left, Thomas pondered on the nature of conflicts. He realized that disagreements are common in every relationship, but it's the resolution that matters most. As a result, he decided to write down his thoughts and compile them into a book that could help others, as well as the couple he had just met. Thomas worked tirelessly, writing again and again, making sure his words were clear and helpful. He included stories from his own life, examples from his village, and solutions that had worked for others. He wrote about the importance of patience, understanding, and love, and how, after all, these values were what held people together. One evening, as Thomas was writing, he heard a knock on his door. He opened it to find a pair of children standing there, looking worried. "What can I do for you?" he asked gently. The older child replied, "Our mother is very sick, and we don't know what to do. Can you help us?" Thomas didn't hesitate. He gathered his herbs and remedies, and all of a sudden, he was on his way to their home. He worked through the night, treating their mother with care and compassion. The children watched with hope in their eyes, trusting in Thomas's wisdom. When the mother finally woke up feeling better, the children were overjoyed. "Thank you, Thomas," they exclaimed. "You have saved our mother." Thomas smiled and said, "Remember, at any time, you can find the strength within yourselves to face challenges. You just need to believe and act with love." And so on went Thomas's life, helping one person at a time, spreading wisdom and kindness. His book was eventually published and read by many, bringing hope and guidance to those who needed it. Thomas's legacy lived on, a testament to the power of compassion and understanding, and the difference one person can make in the world.